The strongest primitive warrior in history spear had returned, and as he raised his spear once more, the one-eyed king of the forest came charging straight at him. But the story really began a day earlier. In his zombie-like state, Spear wandered aimlessly through the ruins. Suddenly, a low, restless roar echoed from deep inside the cave, a sound that instantly reminded him of the dinosaur that once fought by his side. He stopped and stared into the pitch-black entrance, as if waiting for a familiar figure to appear. But instead, a massive lion burst out of the shadows. The lion leaped at him. Spear stood unarmed, yet with undead strength. He caught the beast midair and hurled it away. He had barely roared back when the entire cave began to tremble. One lion, then another, then dozens more swarmed out of the darkness. A flash of memory hit him, running for his life with his dinosaur companion years ago. His instincts screamed one thing: run. He bolted, but he could never outrun four legs. Lions slammed into him, biting into his shoulders and arms. Then the ground collapsed beneath them and Spear and the pride plunged into a deep pool below. The water was cold and black. Spear looked up and saw several lions thrashing at the surface. He ignored them and walked straight toward an ancient stone door at the bottom. Pushing it open, he stepped into a chamber covered in faded murals. Scenes of ancient hunts were carved into the walls. Before he could take it in, two dark shapes lunged from behind more lions. This time, Spear's fury exploded. He grabbed the charging beasts and slammed them into the stone floor like breaking rocks. Bloodied from head to toe, he staggered out of the chamber only to be surrounded again. Just as the lions were about to strike, they suddenly froze and looked upward. From the far end of the darkness, a massive lion king emerged. Its face was slashed with scars, its single red eye burning with rage. The lion king pounced, slamming Spear to the ground. Claws, fangs, and roars tore through the air. Spear locked both arms against its jaws, holding them apart with brute force, and in the split second the beast dipped its head, he crushed its remaining eye. Blood sprayed as the Lion King stumbled back, roaring in agony. Spear pushed himself to his feet and scanned the chamber. He spotted a weathered human skeleton still gripping a long spear. He picked it up, and a long-lost fire reignited inside him. He turned to face the one-eyed king. The next second, his silhouette rose like a war god as he launched himself forward. The spear pierced through the air and through the Lion King. The king fell, and the pride scattered in terror. Silence returned to the ruins. Then, from deep within the mountains, a long, low roar echoed, a sound that reminded Zombie Spear of the dinosaur that once stood by his side.